Good evening, everyone. We bring you greetings from Southern Asia Pacific Division. For this presentation, allow me to start with this question. I would like you to think about the last time that you truly felt you feel like you belong in your church. That deep sense that someone genuinely cares about you. Now ask yourself, was that feeling born from sitting physically on Sabbath morning services? Or did it come from watching live stream service or prayer shared in a group chat? Once again, I bring you greetings from Southern Asia Pacific Division. My name is Ranson Bayeta. Together with me is my colleague Sir Ray Opao, and we represent Southern Asia Pacific Division of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. This research also reflects the collaborative effort of our team and all of this, all of whom have contributed to making this study possible. So today or this evening, we'll be presenting a study we have titled The Belonging Inversion from Physical Presence to Digital Connection as a Primary Predictor of Local Church Belonging Across Generations among Seventh-day Adventists in the Southern Asia Pacific Division. The second slide shows that scholars and church leaders alike have wrestled with what we call the substitution hypothesis. This is an idea that as people, they find community and spiritual nourishment online or in online platform, they gradually disengage from their local and physical church. Brasher in 2001 and Campbell also in 2012 were among the strongest voices advancing this concern that the rise of digital religion poses existential competitive threat to local congregational life. On the other hand, researchers like Chong in 2014 and Hack and Snyder in 2020 found that the online religious participation supplements local participation rather than replacing it. So people who are most engaged digitally also tend to be most engaged in their local churches. So practically, there are two competing ideas here. One, there are a group of researchers who are claiming that virtual engagement displaces local belonging. And the second is that virtual engagement supplements their sense of belonging. So this is the gap of the study, and we investigated this specifically in the context of Southern Asia Pacific Division. The third slide shows the research questions. So practically, this study wanted to know what actually makes Southern Asia Pacific Division's Adventists feels like they belong. Is it showing on Sabbath services? Or is it just like watching the live stream? Or is it something happening on their phones throughout the week? And does this answer change depending on whether someone is a baby boomer, a millennial, or a member of Generation Z? The next slide shows the methodology of the study. So first, this study drew the data from the third global church members member survey known as the GCMS 3. It was administered in the year 2023, specifically within the Southern Asia Pacific Division. The sampling followed stratified random multi-stage cluster design, and 11 countries within the territory of Southern Asia Pacific Division were divided into conferences and missions, which serve as the strata, ensuring that every territory were represented. And each conference or mission were represented by 5 churches, and they were randomly selected. The next slide shows the instrument. So the study are extracted 5 questions from GCMS 3 SSD. So the first is about the in-person attendance, and this is where participants were asked, does attending church service are they attending church services in person? They have to rate it a 7-point frequency scale from never to more than once a week. The second is on the remote church attendance, and this is just using the same scale, but they have to ask about attended services remotely, or are they attending church services remotely by radio, television, or internet? Another is the social media connection. This is the time where participants were asked when do they use social media, do they feel more connected to friends and family? And the last variable is the local church belonging, and this is the outcome variable. It was measured by the item, does other people in my church care about me? And this is still using a 5-point Likert scale. The next slide, this is now the analytical approach. This is that the analysis of the study utilized the Spearman's rank order correlation, and we feel that this is appropriate because all the available data or measured data are in ordinal scales. Okay, and all this testing were tested, evaluated at alpha level equivalent to 0.05. And the next slide, this is for the model fit and assumption check. Because our data come from clustered sample, we could not assume that the observations were fully independent. So church members with the same congregation naturally tend to resemble one another, and we found an intra-class correlation of approximately 0.23 and a design effect of 8.9. And we also verified the results using the Kendall-Tau as a parallel non-parametric measure, and it agreed in sign and significance with the Spearman's rho across all analysis. So Sir Ray will now present the results.
Morning, everyone. So the findings for the full sample indicate that social media connection is stronger than in-person attendance. This talks about relating to belongingness, and remote attendance is not at all related. However, if we split that further into generations, you'll notice that in-person attendance is the strongest for Gen X and older. And for Gen Y or the millennials, it's still stronger, but it is very much closer to social media connection. And when you go to Gen Z, what becomes stronger now is the social media connection. So there is a reversal. So that's what we mean by the belonging inversion, because between Gen Y and Gen Z, there is a sort of a reversal. However, it may appear by looking at that maybe in-person attendance dropped and social media connection increased. So we did further analysis across generations, and it was found out that there was actually no difference in the social media connection between the generations compared. However, there was a very significant drop in in-person attendance, so much so that it was below social media connection in strength, which is why the social media connection now is now the top for Gen Z and younger. So in summary, the substitution hypothesis is not supported. In other words, it is not a replacement, but rather there's a reversal. The belonging inversion is driven by decline in physical presence, not the rise of digital connection. And among post-millennials, social media connection is the only statistically robust predictor of belonging, because all others are not significant or maybe just simply borderline. And remote attendance is relationally inert across all generations. In other words, it is not significantly different compared across all generations. So this is the theoretical theory that would support this is the bridging and bonding social capital, where broader network connections, which are referred to as bridging, reinforce rather than replace close community ties or bonding. However, additionally, the generational shift suggests that there is something more for post-millennials. Digital interaction has become the primary relational substrate through which community is built and sustained, meaning social media not just supplements, but it also anchors local belonging. Implications: the declining link between attendance and belonging warrants attention. Remote attendance is not a belonging generating practice. Digital connection is not the threat, but physical connection is. Practical applications: digital community is pastoral work, not just communications. Sabbath quality alone will not fix your retention. And physical presence remains necessary, but is no longer sufficient. So that ends our presentation. We